team at halftime?
Didn't say much. Just was very disappointed in our defensive effort. We're bigger than that team. They're very quick and had a lot of guards, putting a lot of pressure in our paint. We just didn't play very well defensively. We weren't playing hard enough in our rotations. Guys were getting beat and weren't covering for each other. So we decided just to play zone the entire second half and try to use our size and length, and started the bench guys that came in. They started the second half and played great. If you look at their plus minus, it was pretty impressive.
Did you plan to play those second five together, or was it just, I'm going to throw them out there because?
Well, the starters were not, they were down 12-5 and gave very poor effort, especially defensively. And so took the whole team out and put the 5 new guys in, and I think they went on a 19-2 run or something like that. I'm not sure what the exact numbers were, but they played very well and decided to do the same thing in the second half, to just start those guys because they deserved it.
Yeah, it was outstanding. It seemed like a very unique lineup with Gorner, I guess the 2 out there.
6'9", 2-man was pretty good. But when we played zone on defense, when you play zone, you try to be big and long at the different positions, so I thought that helped us.
Is the zone something you'll use going forward, Coach, you think, or is that kind of just situational?
Yeah. When we were at USC as a coaching staff, over a 4-year period, we led the nation in field goal percent defense for a 4-year period combined, and we changed it up between man and zone. So we know it can be very effective against certain teams, and tonight it was. Some teams are very good against zones, so it can't be your primary defense, but we always have thought that if you need it, you need to have a secondary defense in case your first one is not working like it wasn't for us tonight.
It sounds like the adjustments that you guys wanted your team to do, it looked like they did that tonight. What did you see from the film from Butler in practice to what went to the floor tonight?
Well, we only had 9 assists against Butler. We did not share the basketball. The ball stuck. We didn't make the right play. We took a lot of quick shots, really contested mid-range shots, which are the lowest efficiency in the game of basketball. We made some mistakes, and they caught fire. They played really well. Give them credit. They made some tough shots. We took a 2-point lead and had 3 transition opportunities to extend the lead. We threw the ball out of bounds, and then we missed 2 consecutive layups and had a chance to extend it to 4 or 6 or 8 and did not do that, and then they caught fire. And so we did not play well enough in the crucial part of the game to win a big road game. And so we're hoping to learn from that. I thought our guys had 2 good days of practice leading up to tonight. And I was very proud of them in the second half because they came out with some energy and really defended. And then offensively, they shared the ball at 25 assists.
Matt Cross gave you 17 points, 12 rebounds, shot 6 of 8. What did you like most about his game tonight?
Very efficient. You score 17 points on 8 shots. That's efficiency. He also had 12 rebounds. I thought he came out of his area a few times to rebound. He dove on the floor. He's a very tough young man. And I thought he just played a terrific all-around game. His plus-minus was plus 44, which is probably the highest I've ever seen. So he just did it all tonight.
Is he still battling back from that injury? Is it something you guys have to manage, or is he? Do you feel like he's?
Today was the first game I thought that he was back to close to what he had been before he was injured. It was tough. The first play of the first game, we ran the play for him, and he hurt his back. Was out 9 days. Very painful. Came back, practiced 1 day, played, and then we had a day off. Then he did a very limited preparation to go to Butler, and then so this week he had 2 good days of practice, and I thought he played great today. So we're hoping he's back in the condition and where he needs to be.
Type of rugged mentality to go after the boards as well as score on the offensive end points. Is that exactly what you were hoping he would bring to the table?
Yeah, he has a unique game because he can shoot to 3, but he's very good using his body and his sealing and his spinning and protecting the ball and can attack the rim, but he's also a very good passer.
What did you see from Chuck tonight leading that second unit?
I thought Chuck played a very good game until the last shot he took, which got blocked. We're trying to our guards are very, very important for this team, and they need to keep putting pressure on the defense, but also have to pass the ball at the right time to their teammates. And when they take tough contested shots, as they did at Butler on Friday night, it's not a recipe for success. And I thought Chuck played a much better floor game tonight, had 5 assists, and for the most part took pretty good shots.
Cement looked like he took quite a lot of contact in the low post tonight. He only ended up taking 6 free throws. Is this one of those deals where he's so big and strong that he may not get as many opportunities at the line as what might be called on a smaller player?
There's a lot of truth to that, because even the game Friday night on the road, he was fouled numerous times, and he's so big, and he elevates, and guys will hit his arms or his lower body at times, and just because he's so big, it's kind of like the Shaquille O'Neal type thing in the NBA where they just don't call every foul, and so it's a little unfair to him, but I thought the officials did a great job tonight. I know he got a little frustrated, but we just have to tell him you have to play through contact. You're a big guy. You're going to be in that low post, and players are coming after you. So you have to be able to take the contact and finish through it, and then get to the foul line and make your free throws.
I was going to ask what you thought of the way he responded when he was clearly frustrated, because he and the other guy were trading some words, and you want him to just walk away in that case, or?
Well, yeah, we don't want any escalation. That's why I took him out of the game. You know, this is only his 3rd college basketball game in his career, right? So he's a very energetic young man, and he wants to be a great player and help his team. And so I like the enthusiasm, but it's at the same time, we just don't want to escalate anything like that.
You talked about the defensive improvements you saw in the second half, but you also put up more points in the second half than you did in the first. Is that something where when the defense is playing well, the offense will come as a result?
Yeah, we were able to get more rebounds and deflections and steals in the second half, and get out in transition and score 59, and then share the ball. We made some really good passes.
Anything else?
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Thanks, Coach.
Go Cowboys.
We just had to lock in. I think we came out a little bit slow in the first half, and guys realized that. So we made sure the locker room to tell each other to step it up, and we got to bring in the energy guys from the start. So we have that hard lead, first lead. Thank you.
What were the last couple days of practice like after the Butler game? Just getting back at it and trying to circle the wagons and come out with a good showing.
Yeah, we just we knew we had to work on some things that kind of really stood out in the Butler game, and we tried to focus on that. I don't think we had a good response this game as far as how we started the game. But we about to get right back at it tomorrow because we got a big one Friday. So.
You played the whole second half in the zone defense. Other than the fact that you were simply bigger than the other team, what works about that system for you?
I think, we spent a lot of time with it in practice, and I think, just being in a 2 defense mix of guys is more easier in terms of containing the ball and containing where guys got to be. So I think in the first half, just being in five just did not work for us being in man. So I just feel like being in 2, we made it easier in terms of when guys drive and kick it, we'll be there immediately rather than rotating.
Coach was talking about Matt Cross, 17 and 12 and plus 44. What impressed you guys the most about his performance tonight?
Honestly, just his response from the last game. He didn't have his best showing at Butler, and he kind of was a little hard on himself in the locker room. So just for him to come out this game and give us what he gave us was, I commended him right after the game and said, way to respond, honestly. So Matt's one of our guys, and we need him to be able to pull out some of these big wins, and we know that. So seeing him do well tonight was big for us.
Yeah, he told us after the game in Butler, when we got back to our homes, that he's gonna be better, and he showed it out even before the game during shoot-arounds, yesterday's practice. So he made sure to made a statement to play better, not just mentally but also physically.
You guys have both been playing, excuse me, at this level for quite a while. Is there a sense that you don't really find out how good a team can be until they have a rough moment and then respond to it? So is a lot going to be found out here? The Butler game to the start of this game, which wasn't what you wanted, to see how you respond after this. Are you about to find out a lot about this group, I guess? Does that make sense?
I'm sorry, repeat that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't repeat the whole thing because I don't want to take up everybody's time. I guess, when you're early in the season, you guys haven't gone through a lot of adversity, but you're starting to go through adversity now. Are you about to find out a lot about this particular group of guys?
Definitely. Again, we got a big game coming up this Friday, so that'll be a really good test for us. But well, honestly, just every day, we're trying to get better and trying to grow as a team. I don't think we played our best game, full 40 minutes of basketball yet, so we're still waiting on that. So we're looking to improve every game.
Yeah, like our coaches talked about after the game, like tomorrow we're going to be going at it because we want to make sure that Friday's game is going to be a statement game for us, showing not just our fans, but showing, the country that we are here to play and we are here to get to the tournament. Because we don't want to team see this game, see previous game, and think that's who we are when that's not who we are. Next Friday will be the game showing us who SMU is.
How competitive is this team against each other in practice?
Very competitive. I'm talking about this guy here tackling me. I'm tackling Young. It's crazy, but we try to bring that kind of same intensity into the games. I think guys get a little caught up, but we make sure that in practice we do go at each other. Like I remember I fought this guy not too long ago, but practice is great because of that. We can let go, we can fight each other, we can support each other at the same time. So I think, as you said, yeah, practice is very great for us.
You both performed really great today, and I would say the performance was a lot better in the second half. Was there a mindset shift from the first half to the second half?
I think we just came out flat, kind of underestimated our opponent. And a team like that, bunch of guards 1 through 5 that could get to a bucket. Honestly, it's kind of hard to prepare for, and it caught us off guard. But once we settled in and went into the half, got some of our adjustments better. We knew we were the better team at the end of the day, and we showed it in the second half. So.
I know you guys focus usually one game at a time, but have y'all scouted or looked at or talked about Mississippi State at all yet?
No, we haven't.
No.
First thing tomorrow morning, we'll probably get hauled at them. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chuck, especially, what was it like playing with that group? You've got a bunch of big dudes around you. Everybody's at least 6'7",
Yeah.
and a 2 guard that was 6'9".
Yeah.
What was that like?
Man, it was fun, honestly. Being a guard, being able to play with that kind of size, like a NBA size front court and back court, makes my job a lot easier for sure. But yeah, I'll say that.
You a stretch 4 now?
Yeah, 4 or 5. Getting there, shooting the ball a little bit.
What's been the process of adding the 3-point game to your repertoire and just being more confident about shooting it in games?
My teammates, since summertime, pickup games, Keon shoot it. There's a lot of times when I'll catch the ball in the wing, wide open, drive, and Chuck will get on me. So I think my teammates give me a lot of confidence to shoot the ball. Like even when I had one practice where I missed 7 shots in a row, and these guys are still telling me to shoot the ball, shoot the ball. Obviously, I'm putting my own hours of work of shooting the ball, but especially the best thing that helped me get there, it was Chuck and my teammates telling me to shoot the ball every time. And I really appreciated that. It helped me a lot in terms of transferring it to the game and in practices.
Yeah, I personally seen Keon in the gym every day working on it. So, I've seen the hours put in, and I trust him. I've seen him do it. I know he can do it. It's just about letting it fly once he gets the chance. So, yeah, we're very confident in him shooting a 3 now.
I was going to say, then, Keon, can you take us into your summer off season? Like, how many reps a day, or how often were you shooting those outside shots?
Yeah, no, a lot. I have my own trainer, in Dallas who helped me a lot in terms of shooting threes and working on playing outside, but also Coach Ford who helped me get up a lot of shots. Some Steph Curry workouts where I'm running down baseline, sideline, shooting shots. Even I'll shoot with Chuck sometimes. But I'm trying to get in before practice, after practice, and then the weekend sometimes 2 times a day. Just to make sure I give myself confidence and make sure that even if I miss a shot, I have the next one coming. And that's where Chuck and them do a lot well with me, is telling me to shoot the ball every time.